Hey everyone, my name is Tristan, or Microwave Oven, and this is the video of my attempts, yes, plural, of Pokemon Black version, randomized, as a hardcore Nuzlocke. The rule set I am playing with is based on the rules that Pokemon Challenges plays with. If you are unfamiliar with those rules, they include, if a Pokemon faints, it is dead and has to be released. I can only catch my first encounter on every route, no items in battle except for held items, no overleveling the gym leader's ace, and I will be playing on set mode. My journey begins with the first attempt, of course. I'm faced with the decision of Sewaddle, Gothita, and Chikorita for my starter, and I picked Chikorita and named him Big Mac. Very quickly, going through my encounters before the first gym, we had Whopper, the Nidoran male, who quickly fell to the hands of a Patrat, as well as Loco Taco, the horsey, who, along with Big Mac the Chikorita, died fighting Charon in the trainer school. So, not a good first attempt, but things go better, right? My second attempt starters are Poliwag, Axew, and Bagon. I go with McNugget the Axew because early game Dragon Rage is basically cheating. Prior to the first gym, I caught a Clink named McFlurry and a Spinrack named McRib, who both quickly died. Man, I am not very good at this, but my luck really came through in the Dream Yard when I encountered a Larvitar, which I named McGriddle. With this ridiculous duo of pseudo-legendaries, I handily take care of Cress, who is objectively the worst of the triplets, and move on to the next route. On Route 3, I encounter a Shroomish, which I catch and named McSalad. I then take out Team Plasma in Wellspring Cave, where I also catch God's Mistake, McHotdog, the Trubbish. My final encounter before my second fight with N and the second gym leader is a Paris that I named McShroom. And fun fact, my first shiny Pokemon was a shiny Paris that I found in Mountain Moon in Pokemon Fire Red. Everybody wanted to know that, I know. So headed into the second gym fight against Lenora. My team is Axew, Larvitar, Shroomish, Paris, and Trubbish. This is a great team. You know, Axew has Dragon Rage. I could probably, take out the gym in 4 moves. What could go wrong? I'll tell you what can go wrong. There is this nurse right outside of Pinwheel Forest that if you beat her, she can heal your Pokemon for as many times as you can come and have them healed, right? She has a Munna. I sent out Axew into this battle, hoping to just Dragon Rage one-shot like I had every single other fight in this game thus far, and Dragon Rage didn't one-shot. So I don't think I need to explain what happened next, but to make it simple, I wiped to Lenora. It was devastating, and I guess it's time to move on to my latest attempt, Attempt 3. Attempt 3 begins with my starter selection, Trapinch, Cyndaquil, and Duskull. I go Duskull thinking I'll have an early game advantage with normal type moves not being able to hit me, but I forgot that my ghost type moves also can't hit normal type Pokemon, so that worked out. I named Duskull La Muerte and moved on to the first route. Here I encounter a Togepi that I catch and name Lacina. From here I grind up a few levels on Duskull in preparation for my fight with In, whose Purloin goes down to 3 Nightshades. On Route 2 I encounter a Beldum that I somehow catch in a Pokeball at full health. Their name is El Acero. Now, based on how the first 2 attempts went, you're probably anticipating a massive mistake on my part, right? Be patient, not yet. With no major mistakes made so far, my final encounter before Charon, as well as the first gym leader, is a Yamask as a gift Pokemon that should have been one of the monkeys that I name El Panico. I head over to the trainer school where Charon is waiting for me, and he's a bit of a joke, so I go ahead and take out his Snivy with these Nightshades, and after a close call with his Furloin. I'm able to successfully solo with Duskull. What a joke, right? For the first gym battle, this time around I am fighting Silent instead of Cress. A bit of a step up, but I mean, is it really? I take out his Lillipup with takedowns from Beldum and then switch into Togepi for some sweet kisses and a yawn against his Pansage. After charm spamming and metronomes, I'm able to get lucky enough to get a pluck for the win. And after getting this thing, I'm allowed to cut things. Unfortunately, nobody in my party can learn the HM cut, so I have to go back to Route 2 and catch a Gibble. With cut, I can advance the story and challenge those dweebs that were trying to milk this floating pink ball of dream juice? Pokemon games are weird, man. On Route 3, I totally forgot about the Charon battle, of course. It's okay though. Again, he's a joke. You know who is not a joke though? Pokemon breeder Adelaide, who I had to use stall strats on with Yamask and Togepi. Thankfully, I'm able to walk away safely and catch my encounter for the route El Hugo the Joltik, quickly followed by my Wellspring Cave encounter El Cultivo the Bonsly. With my newly constructed full team of 6, I run headfirst into the fight with Team Plasma, where my Beldum is brutally murdered. Remember that massive mistake you were anticipating? There it is. Moving on to the Pinwheel Forest exterior, I catch El Arma the Piplup, pretty lucky encounter, and also get revenge on the nurse for, you know, the war crimes she committed in the previous attempt. Never forget. Back at a full team of 6, I feel comfortable enough to face that sociopath in for a second time, as well as Lenora, where my previous run ended. After leveling and evolutions, my team is composed of La Muerte, the Duskull, El Panico, the Yamask, El Cultivo, the Bonsly, El Hugo, the Joltik, La Sinna, the Togetic, and El Arma, the Prinplup. The infight goes pretty smoothly, again, and is a bit of a joke, but Lenora, I was pretty scared. I lead Bonsly, hoping to take out her Lillipup with a few low kicks, but of course, the lady's packing super potions. So after an Oranberry heal, I'm able to get rid of her super potions and defeat the Lillipup. Now the scary part, right? I switch to Prinplup with the Watchog out. I fire back with a Peck and a Bubble Beam, but I have to switch to Lacina, who can tank some hits, get off a Sweet Kiss, and a Yawn, and I make my final switch to El Hugo, who closes out the battle with 0 deaths. It's at this moment I do realize that I never recorded the death of my Beldum. Don't worry, I caught it. Never forget. Through Pinwheel Forest, there aren't really any difficult battles, so I catch a Frillish named El Pescado, and at this point, we're pretty much ready for Berg. I catch my final encounter on Route 4, a Turtwig that I name El Caballo, and then I make my way into his gym. He leads Whirlipede while I lead El Arma. Bubble Beams are enough to take out Whirlipede, and his ace comes in. I quickly switch to El Hugo to avoid a super effective Razor Leaf, but honestly, the Leavanny was just doing too much damage. I switch to La Muerte and get off a Confuse Ray. That leaves an opening for Togetic to come in and is able to get rid of both of Berg's Hyper Potions. By putting Leavanny to sleep, I can switch into Prinplup on that last sliver of health for Prinplup to take out the Leavanny and have the Dwebble come in. Dwebble goes down to a single Bubble Beam. So that's badge 3. Honestly, a little harder than it should have been, but I'm also not very good at this game. Next, I have my rival battles with both Bianca and Charon on Route 4. I honestly don't even need to talk about Bianca because she's a joke, except for that part where she almost killed El Hugo, but yeah, she's a joke. Next is Charon, who is similarly easy and totally don't almost also lose another Pokemon here. I should probably start using guides for upcoming fights, but hey, I'll do that in the next part because according to my saved file, I have recorded over 11 hours, and I want to go to bed. If for some reason you've gotten this far in the video, please let me know. it's been fun so far, and I'd be thrilled to know that other people will enjoy this. Thanks, and I'll see you on the next one.